So today was a whole day of basically exams. It started with programming. We had like a quiz, although it was not really big of an exam. We had like a quiz on if statements, and there was one thing that I didn't revise that was like manipulating with if statements, and I basically got it wrong because it's like if something, and then after that, instead of like putting a print, you're supposed to put like what you do to the value, and then you're supposed to write like the variable equals the variable times 2, or like the variable equals the variable divided by 2, or whatever that you have to do. But then I didn't put like the first variable equals 2. I just like wrote what you do to the variable instead. Anyway, I probably lost like, I don't know, two points probably for that. After that, I had calculus test. I was doubting myself at one of the questions, one of the harder questions at the end. It's like you have to find the k and the b or something for defined piecewise limit function. There's like 3 functions, and I had to like find values of a and b if it's continuous. And at one point I was like, is there more than one a and more than one, or more than one k and more than one b? I was like not sure anymore, and I started panicking. And in the end I checked my notes, and basically if it was a quadratic there's 2, but if it's not a quadratic, obviously there's no like the plus or minus. So in my case it was algebraic, like the first degree algebra, so then there was no 2 options for each letter, as a value, so I think it was fine in the end. After that was mechanics test. Like all of this is packed. It was like maybe 1 hour break between English class and mechanics, but yeah, it was a roller coaster really. I was shaking at the end because physics, it was my first test and we didn't have any quiz before this, so it was tight. Like the time was really tight, and you have to be really fast or really know your stuff. Like you don't have time to hesitate, because I think a lot of people didn't finish. Although I finished, it was last minute and I didn't get to revise, so now I'm doubting on a few of my multiple choice questions at the beginning. One that goes like, if the planet has like double the mass and double the radius of that of Earth, what's the gravity, sort of. Like we didn't do them directly, but like theoretically you're able to like figure it out from formulas. Either way, it's like twisted questions. It's not direct. You really have to